How to use Soru? How not to use Soru. Okay, now that we've got that out of the way today, we're going to be explaining Rokushiki techniques. A lot of people probably think they know all there is to know about this, but if so, can you name the 6 Rokushiki techniques? Without Google, because y'all sometimes, I don't know. It's honestly a lot to talk about due to the vast information out there about these techniques, so to keep this video short, we're going to go in depth about this in different videos. I'm going to try and condense this and present only pertinent information to appropriately equip you for cancerous power level discussions. So without further ado, let's get into Rokushiki techniques, what they mean and what they can do. Okay, so first off, what is Rokushiki? Rokushiki is what it's called in the manga, and dubbed translates to the 6 powers. These 6 powers are KAMIE, or paper drawing, and by using this, the fighter becomes light as paper in the breeze and therefore causes most attacks to be easily dodged by floating aside whilst dodging blows, as shown by Bluno. The second is Geppo, or moonwalk, and this can be used to literally fly and scale large buildings by jumping on the very air itself. This is shown by Kaku as he blitzes across Water 7 to examine the Mary. Third, we have Rankyaku, or storm leg, and this is done by swinging one's leg at amazingly high speeds, which creates a shimmering blade which has the power of a missile and the sharpness of an actual sword blade. This is mostly used by Kaku as well, and we even see it amplified with his fruit. Soru, or shave, allows the user to move at immense speeds in the blink of an eye. This allows the user to dodge attacks with ease, even blitz, and increase their own speed. Shigan, or finger gun, is the thrusting of a body part, but the finger is the most commonly used to attack a target with the force of a bullet and has pinpoint damage. And finally, we have Tekkai, or iron mass, and this is the manipulation of a user's muscles so that they can become as hard as iron. Tekkai is dependent mostly on physical strength due to the base form of this technique, which is the ability to withstand punishment. The techniques are first introduced by CP9, and with these techniques, they overwhelm the Straw Hats. A key point to remember is to measure the strength of a Rokushiki user. This is done by Doriki, which is done by Fukuro using his Tawase. This is measured to also evaluate the level of potency of each technique, which pretty much means the higher your level, the stronger the technique. Rokushiki has been shown to be altered in different ways based on the user, which implies that one can develop an affinity for any of these techniques. While we're at it, I'll mention the levels that Fukuro evaluated the CP9 members at to put it into context. First, a common armed soldier was used as a base, which has an average Doriki of around 10, and it is also mentioned that having a Doriki of 500 or higher is pretty much superhuman. Also, Spandom has a Doriki of 9. Regardless, Doriki can only measure the physical power of an individual and does not take into consideration other powers. This is mentioned by Jabra when he realized that Kaku has a higher Doriki level than him. At the time, devil fruits were only mentioned, but one can assume that haki is also not measured this way, so when measuring a user, Doriki does not take into consideration haki or devil fruit. The Doriki of the CP9 members were 630 for Khalifa, 800 for Fukuro, 810 for Kumadori, 820 for Bluno, 2180 for Jabra, 2200 for Kaku, and a whopping 4000 for Rob Lucci. Again, just a physical strength. CP9 were stated to be masters of these techniques, but due to recent knowledge and how each individual had different variations, they were masters of the base techniques, I believe, which can be improved upon. The final skill associated with Rokushiki is ROUKOUGAN, which is an ultimate attack which is only achieved by mastery of all 6 techniques. This is pretty much a forward-facing, devastating shockwave with both fists in front of a target. The rest of these techniques will be covered in time, but let me know your thoughts and give recommendations for anything you would like to be explained. Also, like the video and subscribe if you would like more content like this. Thank you for watching.